Oh, good morning out there. Let's check and make sure, as usual, that everything's working properly. Properly. Yeah, it is. Properly. It was echoey for a second. Okay, let's do it. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Resales. My name is Ryan. I get stuff from yard sales, garage sales, thrift stores, and try to make a few extra bucks online. This don't have a whole lot to show off today. Have had a really good week. Um, Selling really decent. Let me put it this way: really decent week selling stuff. Uh, Nothing like to blow the doors open, but one, two, three, four, five, six. Over in the last 30 days, I've had what looks like 4 days without a sale, maybe, which is pretty good. Usually, I shoot for with what I have, average about 2 sales a day, and I had several days that last week that I went over that. I think there were like Wednesday, Thursday were both 4 sales days or something, and it's not like I was listening a whole ton of crazy stuff. I got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but only listed a few of them, and like out of the 4 Yu-Gi-Oh sales I listed, 2 sold almost immediately. So, uh, but bread and butter's going good, and that's what we're going to go over today is books and toys, which is something like 90% of what I sell is those 2 categories. So and that's what we'll run over. I got a handful of finds, but nothing huge. It wasn't a big find week. Not a whole ton on the shelves at Goodwill. So that's what's going on there. So let's get into it. All right. Sales. Sales. Okay. Okay. Then and now, W. Somerset Maugham, a novel of the Renaissance, hardcover with dust jacket. $10 for this. I think I got this. I got not quite a buddy, but I've got a neighbor who runs estate sales, and I asked him, well, if I could show up Sunday, and like he said, I'll be here Sunday, and I've done this a couple times where I show up Sunday afternoon after church, after lunch, and he's trying to get things packed up, and I can go fill a box up for like $10, and he doesn't care. And this was in one of those boxes. And I've actually made some pretty good purchases that way, because he tends to overprice his books, and so this came out, I think, out of one of those boxes. So when I filled it up after he couldn't sell them, so that's what I snagged. All right, next up, one of my bigger bread and butter items. I've been on a roll selling hymnals lately. Hymnal for worship and celebration. If you had watched, which not hardly any of you did, I have a tutorial on how to do hymnals according to my personal experience. But I've been on a roll selling hymnals this past month. There was a guy, I think out in India, who bought a handful of them that I had for sale. And that one went for $12, by the way. And this past week, I know I sold I would say the past few weeks, 2 Baptist hymnals, that hymnal for celebration and worship. I sold a pile of 9 older hymnals for about $2 to $3 a piece in a lot. I sold a red cover hymnal for celebration and worship, and maybe 1 or 2 others. They've kind of been flying off the shelves lately. And I got another one at a yard sale. Singer Songs of the Church. This was like in a box lot or something that I paid a bunch of money for. I haven't even looked it up yet. Yeah, okay. So grab them when you see them for. I would say they're good in my tutorial. I tell you all about them. There are certain ones that you grab every time for $2 a piece or less. Other ones $1 a piece or less, and then flip them that way, and that's what works. So I consistently sell hymnals for profit, and I do real well with them. So go get them. And not finally, two more things. This bag of this is. I mean, 7 WWE figures for $21. I think I got them for less than $1 a piece. But what I am probably going to do in the future, unless they sell individually, those sell better at flea markets, where I can get my local flea market. I can get $2 to $3 a piece for them, rather than having to eat the shipping, and I probably didn't make money on those at that price on eBay. So that's the type of thing. They may be worth grabbing for a bag full, $1 a piece. Flip the valuable ones on eBay and bring the rest to a flea market or lock them up. But that didn't make as much money as I was hoping. So, but that's the way it rolls sometimes. So there you go. Finally. Also had some good sales on these this week. This is J.R.R. Tolkien, The Hobbit. This is a 1966 paperback, American printing, I believe, the authorized edition. I would love to find one of the unauthorized one day. I'd probably keep it. The ones that got printed without his permission before in the United States before he officially authorized anybody to do it. Anyway, I just sold some set of 1970s Lord of the Rings. I'm holding a set for a friend who's buying some from me. It's a newer set. She just wants them for a kid for reader copies. And just sold this one for $30 for a paperback. Old Hobbits, always worth grabbing, lighting up. I sat on these a little longer than I thought I would, then they all went at once. So I have sold older Lord of the Rings sets, good, clean Lord of the Rings sets, so you can at least make a little money on. Hardcovers, definitely. So I grab any clean copy of any Lord of the Rings book I grab every time. So that's what I do, and that's where are my finds this week? That hymnal, a Pocahontas Barbie, and 2 Kermit the Frogs from Muppet Babies. So, yeah, not a ton of, nothing to blow the waters open. I almost got like to make sure I get some grab into maybe some Death Poly related stuff and try to get a few things listed. One find from last week. I was trying to throw these on Facebook Marketplace, but there have been no hits. These are. Come here. Wig. These are wig stands for wigs, and it looks like good condition ones can go for about $30 on eBay. So I got a handful of those, varying conditions. I was actually trying to get $20, see if I could find somebody locally to do $20 a piece, $15 to $20 a piece on them, but no takers on Facebook Marketplace here. So I will probably get those listed this week on eBay and see if I can't move those that way. So that's what I got. That's this week. So questions, comments, snide remarks, like, comment, subscribe. Not a lot today, and that's fine too. So y'all be good out there. Have a good one.